Hello, my friends. I'm back once again to talk to you. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been doing live and talking about how to go into meditation and how to develop in the old ways, the old teachings. And so far, I've got to explain to you how to go into meditation. So I hope you've been listening to me because it's very important. I put this out live for everybody to see, and I have had quite a few comments coming back asking me questions, which hopefully I'll be able to explain to you on live today. But you see, what I want you to all understand is this: meditation is very, very important. It's knowing that the deeper you go in your meditation, that is when you are at one with mind, body, and spirit. And once you're at mind, body, and spirit as one, then your energies, your inner spirit opens up to all the energies that are around you, which means that you then start to sense. And sensing is very, very important because all mediums work on sensing and vibrations. And what you have to do when you open up your chakras and you're in that alignment as one, you then start to feel the energies come strong to you, and you can sense spirit coming close to you. Not always does it come like a bolt of lightning toward you. Sometimes it comes gradually. But what happens is you begin to sense the energies of the spirits that come close. Sometimes it's a little bit unnerving, but once you get used to it, the more they open up within you, the closer they can come to you. And you will start then to sense, is it man? Is it woman? You then start to sense conditions being placed on you. And sometimes these conditions placed upon you can be a little bit frightening because it's something you've never experienced. You may get pulsations of the heart racing. That is because someone that's in the realms of spirit passed with heart conditions. Or you may find yourself shortness of breath. That's because somebody suffered with lung conditions. Or you may find yourself finding a little tremble come within the hands or in the body. That's because someone passed with Parkinson's disease. And you start to sense these energies come towards you. So you're beginning then on your first step to communicating, to come close with spirit. Because once you start to sense, is it man that he passed with and he had, that's when you start to open up. So then, through your thought waves, you then send your energies out to spirit, asking, who is it? Why has it been brought to me? What am I to do? And before you know where you are, the thought waves are being brought back from spirit towards you. Not your material thought, spiritual thoughts. There's a big difference. And when you start to get this, names are but names. You can give any name you want. And let's be honest, friends, when it comes to my age group, them that have passed 21, they can take any name that you want to throw at them. So names are very, shall I say, not important. The important part is connecting with the energies. And that is what is more important, when you can go to somebody and you can say, I'm sensing a gentleman here with you, and I can sense it's a brother, or I can sense it's a father or a grandfather. That person will sit up and take notice of you because they know that you're connecting with their energies as well as the energies of spirit within yourself. And this is very important to know. I had a lovely lady send me a message and she said, Barry, How do you know when you've connected with spirit? Well, I'll tell that lady as I'll tell each and every one of you. No, not straight the way, my friends. Everyone thinks that if you go into meditation, spirit step forward and they do all the talking and give everything. No, they don't. They work on your energies first, and they learn to get to know your body inside out. They have to know you. This is why going into meditation, opening the chakras is very important, because as I've just said a few moments ago, once you open up, that is when you start to sense. And remember, I said also that when you send out your thoughts to spirit, asking who and what and why, this is when you start to connect. You will realize your connection with spirit once you've come out of the deepness, once you've come out of the deepness, not while you're in it, which a lot of people tend to think you do. It doesn't. What you've done with that meditation, you've actually brought yourself in alignment. You've opened up. So once you then come back into your fullness, that is already open for you. And therefore you then start to sense, you start to feel the energies. And this isn't being spoke of within the circles today. No disrespect to anybody that runs circles. They can only help you and give knowledge that they've received. You see, and a lot of mediums today, they work on a different vibration. They call it the modern way. What I call it is this: they haven't learnt. They haven't learnt a thing truly of spirit. Because you see, you can give anybody words to say, but if they can't sense, if they can't feel, if they cannot connect, then they're not truly helping that person. Because you see, as I say many, many times, a medium, a true medium, is a gifted child. And a gifted child cannot be taught anything, but it can be nurtured. And when it's nurtured, the gift slowly comes from within them. So that's why I always speak out the way I do. And it's not to be disrespectful to other mediums, as I've just said. They can only help you and teach you by what they've been taught themselves. So when I'm speaking the way that I am, I'm trying to help those that are searching for the truth and helping them to nurture their gift in a true spiritual way. Because friends, let's put it this way to you. Again, just before I came on to this live, someone said to me, if anger is around you, can you connect? Well, I'm sorry. If you've got anger within you and you're agitated within you, you cannot even go into meditation. You cannot relax. You cannot even get into the energies to link with spirit. So you won't be able to connect at all. So what happens here, when you're developing, when you're moving forward and this gift is being nurtured out of you, remember what's been said from the word go. You have to be at peace with mind, body, and spirit, so that you are at one within. And that anger should never be brought in. Otherwise, you'll never connect. You'll never do the work properly. Now, my friends, I speak as I do, not to put myself on a pedestal to say I'm greater than any other medium. Far from it. I have seen some lovely mediums around. And I will say this, just the other day, I went into a church. I won't mention the medium's name. I won't mention the church. But the medium didn't know me. And I got a lovely spiritual message from that lady. And I can tell you, that is the best one I ever heard in a long, long time. And we spoke afterwards, and she said, yes, I have been nurtured. It's took me 10 years to get this far. And that's what can happen with yourselves. Don't expect to come and nurture and be a medium within 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. I'm going to tell you, friends, I've been connecting with spirit all my life, and I'm now 71 going on 72, and I'm still learning. I am still learning, because, my friends, let me explain to you, the wisest thing any of you out there can do is question. Question everything. Yes, by all means, doubt everything. Because when you're questioning, when you're doubting, a doubting Thomas always finds the truth. And you have to find the truth within yourself. And this is why, again, I'm coming back to opening up and sensing. Because when you start to sense the energies of spirits, you also get to sense your guides, your doorkeeper, your powerhouse, your mainstay. And once you start to sense them, that's when you can start questioning them. And when you start to find the answers from spirit, not from man, you learn to trust them as they learn to trust you. And the more you learn to trust your spirit helpers, that is the most important thing of all. Trust them. You see, I'm going to explain something to you, my friends. Every Friday, we do a questions and answers on Zoom. And I go into trance. And the people that join the group are asking questions of the spirit that comes through, my helper, my guides. And when they get the answers, believe it or not, at the end of it, I sit and listen to every word that's been spoken from spirit. And by God, I've learned a lot myself from it, and I really have. And that's what I want you to do, friends. So if you're in a circle of any kind, don't be afraid to question. If the person that's leading the circle cannot answer, that's not because they don't understand or want to be, shall I say, ignorant towards you. It's because they haven't got the knowledge themselves. Now, there's no disrespect in that, because they can then start to listen to the people. They can start to then question. They can start to ask. And the more they ask, the more knowledge they get that they can pass on to you. So everything is very important. When it comes to connecting with spirit, it means getting into that meditation, learning to sense, feel the vibrations, learn to understand how to work with the energies. Because, my friends, there's so much that you can be given from spirit if you're prepared to put the time in, if you are prepared to listen to what spirit are saying to you. But most of all, learn, and it is important to work on your senses, the feelings that come within you, the vibrations. You know, I say many times to the ladies, they have the greatest gift of all. It's called a woman's intuition. But very rare do they use it. And that's the easiest way for spirit to connect with the female. With men, it is a bit difficult because we don't have that instinct. But what we do have the energies. We have the energies, and we have to learn a lot harder, and we have to work a lot harder so that we can connect in a true spiritual way. So, my friends, the words I've spoken today I've spoken because I want you to do this. I want you to question me. Please, if you've got anything you want to ask, please send me any messages you want, and I will take the time to reply to you, because it's important. Because you see, as you give, so shall you receive. I'm giving to you the knowledge I have, but I'm receiving what you have, the knowledge as well within your questions. And it's very important. So friends, I'm going to leave it at that at this moment of time. And what I'll do the next time I come on, I will talk about the things that can happen. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean by this. Once you learn to sense of the energies, there's so many things that you can use, so many things that you can work on to expand your knowledge. And that's what I'll be sharing with you, friends. So please, I want to say to you, thank you for taking the time to listening to my words. I also want to thank young Kyle Anderson, who's been able for the last few weeks to set this up for me, because I am absolutely useless with computers. And I know that when you send your questions to me, he'll be doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes that you won't see. So friends, I'm going to say, God bless. Thank each and every one of you. And I hope to see you very, very soon. God bless.